If elected, what are your top priorities? John, we'll start with you.
Well, again, I just said it's trying to make sure that we retain our world-class people. But again, it's protect our world-class schools. Make sure that we build an Elmwood school. But again, protect our award-winning police department. Support the chief's initiatives to retain his personnel. You know, maybe work with him to create a training task force. Like this is some, one of the things that was going on before when people were saying there was no rhetoric to get rid of our police and defund them, but silence is acceptance, and a lot of stuff was happening in this town, and we've got to support our police department. We're number one. We should be sending our personnel out there without standard operating procedures and training our regional police forces to make them as good as we are. And then protecting the taxpayers. We've got to protect our taxpayers. No overrides. You know, we should actually start thinking about doing underrides. We've already got $400,000 left on this budget. So we've got to start really looking at things and not just taxation for just because.
All right, thank you. Mary Jo, if elected, what are your top priorities?
Well, one is I want to see the town move forward in every way. We have some smaller items, and they're not so small. I mean, the accidents that have been happening every week, it seems like, by Cumberland Farms has to be addressed. We're working with MassDOT they're studying the problem now, and we're going to do something about it. I feel that all of those things are priorities. They have been priorities. We get some rumors out there that I like to put to bed, but we always have supported our police department. If you go back and look at the budgets, they have always been funded, and they still are being funded. And I just think that Hopkinton is a great town. The schools are doing well, and I was really happy when we were challenged with taking $2.5 million out of the budgets, how the schools and the boards and everybody came together and they said, yes, we will open up our budgets. It's one town, one budget, and I think it's one town, one team.
All right, thank you. Shahidul, if elected, what are your top priorities?
Thank you. I'll focus on three key areas. The first and foremost, we've been talking about it, managing growth. And that is a complicated equation. We want to keep our eyes on the ball, our prized asset, the schools. We want to make sure our police, DPW, fire, everyone's funded properly, and we maintain the level of services. And we want to do it with a balanced budget and keeping taxes in check. But we need to do it with proper planning, strategic planning, and making sure it ties together. We definitely don't want overrides or more taxes on our burden, but it's not going to happen magically. We have to make it happen. For that, we need strategic planning, and we need everyone hands together to cooperate on that. Number two, I want to focus on business. Post-downtown corridor, how can we make it more vibrant? How can we attract more business and support post-COVID era business evolution and business growth? And last but not the least, again, focus on collaboration, building and helping with diversity, and working as one Hopkinton, one community. Those would be my goals.
All right, thank you.